All right, what is up, everybody? This is Dan the Lost Boy back with another episode of the Project LB52 Podcast. Super pumped to have you here. Super pumped to be here. I'm just kind of hanging out in the office, working on stuff, and I figured let's shoot a podcast. Let's keep the people updated on what's going on and what kind of value we have to offer here with Project LB52. So, without further ado, I'm going to do a quick kind of just recap of last episode. We touched on the history of kind of mine and Matt's relationship, how we met, things like that, and just how some of the inspiration from the cult classic Fight Club got integrated into the project we have here today, Project LB52. And on today's episode, I'm actually going to touch on why do you need this? Like, why is this of value to you? Why should you buy? Kind of the most pressing question with most products offered, with most businesses and things is, why should I get involved? Why should I see this as a value add to my life or my business? So I'm going to touch on some of those things, what I, as one of the main developers, see as a lot of those value points, and maybe some strategies or some gamification that you might not have thought of when you kind of got the scope of the project. So to reiterate that, we're offering a dual token kind of system. It's actually 3, but it's going to be an artistic token, a PFP style token, a voucher token, and then a custom song. So that voucher token is going to get you the ability to make your own custom song through me. I'm going to create it. We're going to work on it together, and it's going to be yours to finish. So that's kind of the scope of the project, with a huge priority on ongoing community value, not just through the IP that's offered through the NFT tokens, but also through our roadmap activations and things of that nature that I'm going to get a little deeper into here in a second. But that's kind of the scope of the project. It's a mix of the usual artistic avatar style projects with custom audio, rap audio built into it as well. So it's pretty unique in that sense. And we're not going for a 10K generative project like you're used to hearing with a lot of these larger mainstream projects. Mainstream, I use that term loosely. For those listening, I just use the air quotations for that, because mainstream is very loosely put at this point in the NFT space. But we're going to go actually very rare and very low volume with ours, with only 260 available kind of packages, we'll call them, because there are multiple tokens involved. But there's only going to be 260 iterations of these available, 5 seasons. So each season is going to contain 52 songs or 52 NFT bundles, thus the Project LB52. So let's get into some of the value add and the reasons that you might need this. No, you do need this. We're going to start the list. I got a kind of a bullet list here with artistic value through the music and also the graphics of the token and the hand-drawn art avatars that we're going to be providing for our customers. There's a lot of just artistic value in these pieces. Now, some people might not see the artistic value as much of an ad, but trust me when I say this is going to become a lot more valuable and sought after as time goes on here in the NFT space. Now, the second thing I'm going to get to is community value. We're really trying to build a family through this that's engaged through the art, the music, and beyond that really get to know each other as people, and have shared passions through NFT, through music, through art, and other things. I really want to open that up. So community value is a big priority here and a big value add. Some of that community value is going to be through the ongoing roadmap activations that we have planned. That is not yet released, but coming soon. And I'm really excited to show you guys that, because that's going to give you an idea of kind of what we're going to be giving back to the community on top of just the fam vibes. One thing I really want to highlight here, it is fun. It's engaging. This is something, it's an experience. This isn't something, it's not just a product you buy. This is a process that you're going to go through. You have a direct hand in creating this song. You have a direct hand in really the direction of the lyrics, you get to choose the beat, all those things. So it's fun and engaging. This isn't just a product you buy. This is an experience, it's something that you're going through. Really wanted to highlight that. The other thing in the NFT space, there's just going to be some collectability that goes along with these as we build the community, as this becomes the more widely bought and sought after NFT package. There's going to be some collectability. Having these in your wallet, it's going to be a good thing. On top of that, intellectual property rights are extremely valuable. And again, as time weans on here, especially in the NFT space, we're going to see that that's much more valuable. IP is the future. I know there's a lot of people preaching that right now, Matt McKeever being one of them, and I'm also one of them, because IP has so much value. It can be used in so many ways, and I'm going to get into some of those ways here in a minute. There's promotional and derivative usage. So you can actually make your own art pieces, say, using the avatar. You could, if you're a graphic designer, you could twist it up. You could add some graffiti in the back. You can do your own stuff with it, and then that new piece is actually yours. You have the commercial rights to these NFTs, which is huge. If you're a creative, if you're somebody that understands that value, you'll know what I mean. You know when I say that's huge. There's potential resale profits, which means, if the secondary market picks up and people really want to grab your song, they want your avatar because they really like it, it's rare, whatever the case may be, there's some potential resale profits for here. Nothing promised, but there is potential. Also, I want to highlight this again. You're supporting a freelance artist. I just quit my job within the last couple months, so this is very fresh for me. I'm kind of diving into the unknown, and by purchasing these NFTs, you're actually supporting me directly, not indirect, very directly. That's the beauty of NFTs. Even through secondary sales, there will be a very small percentage that will kick back to me in a royalty that just sustains me and keeps me going as a freelance artist. So that part of it is important to me and much appreciated. And the last thing is, man, you get to create this through me, and you may get to kind of live vicariously through this process. Did you want to be a rapper when you were younger? Do you have musical talents, but you're really an introvert and too shy to show them? This is your chance to really get involved in a different aspect of that process and kind of, again, have that direct hand and role in making something through me that you may have always wanted to do. So I just wanted to touch on that as well. So I'm going to kind of now get into what can you do with the custom song, how can it make you income, and things like that. Firstly, I'm going to touch on some of the gamification strategies that could be used when minting Project LB52 tokens. I think a lot of this stuff it's not going to be widely thought of. So I really want to touch on this and just give you some gold nuggets here, because I feel like these are the angles people aren't thinking of yet. So you could plan the custom song that you purchase for another influencer or for another brand, almost with the targeted intention to sell it to them. So if you're a large fan of, I don't even know, let's just use pizza as an example. You love this pizza place and you think they need a theme song, a rap theme song, because it would fit their business, and you want me to make it, and you're going to try and sell it to them. I don't think people are seeing that angle yet, and there's a large opportunity for gamification. If you don't want the song for your own doings, you could really plan something out here and get strategic and try and make a cash cow out of it and try and profit off of it. And we're okay with it. That's the intention here. We want to make other people passive income. We want to make other people rich through the art, and maybe, rich through a monetary sense as well. So you can also use that planned song, you could plan a song for your own business and your own promotional use. So if you have a business, if you're an influencer, you can use that for yourself. You can also sell lease rights to your composition to be used in media. So you could sell rights for that song or your composition to be used in radio, TV, all those things. You have those commercial rights to sell leases. You could set up a streaming account for your song or your songs if you choose to mint multiple. You can earn passive income from those streaming and distribution accounts. Think about this stuff. It's crazy. You're basically receiving a product that then you can flip, put onto a platform, and receive passive income. You can plan the song as an emotional gift or a collectible for yourself or a loved one. Again, undervalued, I think, here. You could really go all out one Christmas, anniversary, birthday, whatever, and you got a big rap fan, you got somebody that likes NFTs in your life, you could give a pretty crazy special gift here. And the last one I'm going to touch on here is intellectual property is the future. It's the future. I need to say it clearer. It's the future. Holding custom IP can be a valuable investment asset. Again, nothing is promised, but it can be. You can use this in a strategized way to really make some income for yourself. So I'm going to go through the 3 tokens real quick and just kind of some value adds token by token, and then we'll wrap things up. I'm really, I could ramble about this all day because I'm very passionate about it, and I hope that kind of translates because this NFT stuff, it's addictive, it's a bug, and I got it. So let's get into these breakdowns token by token. So the custom song token, it's fun. We get to go through the process of making the song together. You get to choose your beat. First come, first serve, I might add. So don't sleep when we release. You get to pull up to the site. You're going to pick a beat. Once that beat is chosen, it's removed. No one else can have it. It's crazy. You then fill out a form, gives me all the required in-depth information that I'm going to need to make the song about this desired topic. And I write and record the song. I hand it off to audio engineers to be professionally mixed and mastered. The song is then minted as a one-of-one NFT and delivered to you, the customer, that holds the corresponding song voucher NFT. The NFT transfers the commercial rights of the composition to the holder of the token. The excitement is so real for both you and me, and that's what's really special here is I'm just as excited to get involved with this as you are. I love making these custom songs. It is so fun for me, and I hope to get you involved and you share that fun with me. It's going to be awesome. So really looking forward to going through everyone's desires for their songs and really looking to knock them all out of the park. Let's dive into the avatar token now. It has artistic value. It's awesome lore and inspirational evidence from that cult classic Fight Club is going to be woven throughout all the traits and the characters. And these can be used as profile photos or PFPs as they're called in the NFT space. And they can also be used to create derivative artworks of your own collection. So you could, again, do some stuff to that piece and accent it away. You could add some stuff and then create a new piece out of that and sell that as your own. That's your prerogative once it's yours. And we're more than happy to kind of cultivate and pump that within the community. We want to have other creatives taking what we created and making more creations out of it. That's the beauty of the NFT space. It's creatives directly being supported and creatives being creative on top of others' creations. Whoa. And lastly, but not leastly, the voucher token. This token is the voucher of the NFT version of the voucher that's required to mint your song. So the song token and the voucher token will have a correlating number once the song is completed. The voucher can be seen as an artistic collectible and a representation of your experience making the song. So you can kind of think of these vouchers as like a concert ticket, man. It's like, when you go to a really favorite artist show and you have such a great time and it's an experience and you keep that ticket because of that. That's what you're going to kind of see this as. It's your ticket in your Web3 wallet that shows I went through that Project LB52 process. Here's my representation of it. And it's got that artistic value on top of it. I want to add, even if you sell the song, the voucher can be held onto for its collectible sake, or it could be bundled with the song for increased value of matching NFT numbers. There could be, again, some strategy in that with just holding the two together and seeing the value add of keeping them OG, keeping them original. Moving on, I kind of just want to wrap up with some final value adds and just really touch on what's the ongoing value. So with our community being our top priority, we have the roadmap activations that reflect that. As we hit milestones, the community is actually going to unlock these roadmap values in different forms, and they have a direct voice and involvement with those givebacks. These could look like remixes of custom songs, physical merch, or other exciting things that I'm not even going to touch on because I don't want to give too much away. We are excited to unveil our roadmap. I want to say that again. We are extremely excited to unveil this roadmap to show you all what's planned beyond just the 3 tokens that we've talked about. But keep in mind, none of these things are guaranteed. That's just the way the NFT space works. I'm fully behind this. And the one thing that's different about this project, and I'd like to highlight here, is we're fully transparent. We're putting our names and we're staking our current businesses and endeavors and just our reputations on this. This is very rare in the NFT Web3 space, where there's a lot of rug pulls, a lot of anonymous devs and things like that that can sometimes run away with money and never have to answer to anyone for it. So I want to stress the transparency here. We're really all in on this for the next 5 years, and we're standing behind it with our true identities. So even though things aren't guaranteed, I'm behind this. And that's all I'll say there. I'd like to wrap things up by giving you a call to action. I really want you guys to get active in the Discord. The Project LB52 Discord just launched. We just opened it up to the public. It's still pretty quiet over there. So I really want to hear from you. Let me know where you're from, what you do. I want to hear from you awesome people and pump this community up. So check the links in all my bios and social media, and the invite link will be there. Everyone is welcome. I want to stress that. Whether you plan to mint or not, everyone is welcome, and I really want to pump this community up. So I look forward to seeing you in the Discord. Also, follow Project LB52 on Twitter and Instagram at Project LB52, and follow me, ya boy, at Dan the Lost Boy on both those same platforms. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Project LB52 podcast. I look forward to having you with me on the next one, where we may dive into some more deeper backstory on me. I may have someone come on and interview me. There's just going to be a lot of fun stuff in these preliminary podcast episodes. So stick around. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Much love from your boy, Dan the Lost Boy, Dan the NFT Boy. Peace.